did I save that picture at? Documents. Is it still not git running? Let's see. It should have git running, yeah. Let's get rid of this layer. J. And this is like episode 3. More like episode 4, I think. Picture, screenshots, there it is. Save, okay. Oh well. All right. Well, somebody's watching. Maybe it's I'm watching. All right. Oh, I'm gonna turn that volume down. All right. Set that up there. All right, man. This is messy, but let's get to work. Move this just a little more down here. Glasses on, because when you're old you need glasses, right? All right, daughter 2, 22 UF 50 volt on 651. Right here. Use my little cheater hand to hold shit. Yeah, I gotta clean this shit up soon, but you know, I do all kinds of different streaming, so plus I got a family that I love and I take care of them, and those of you who are old like me know what that's all about. Dip a little bit in the good old solder flux there, just to clean that tip off. Yeah. Look at how silvery that is now, that tip. That is ready to do some desoldering damage. That one's good. That one's still got a little more juice left on it. Okay. Let's do it. Alright, there's still a little juice left on one of these pins, but it's not enough to really want to bust the wick out again. So we're just going to try and brute force it through the hole there. There we go. And it is clear. Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have my isopropyl. Not a huge deal as I can just go get some. Is that a 22 or 2.2? That's a 22. Very nice. Is nice, if I do say so myself. Alright, next one is going to be this guy, which $659. 1UF50. 10. Is that one of these guys? That's a 4.7. Now these guys are weird. These are like, yeah, this is like 6.8. It's not going to be that guy. Might be one of these guys here. One UF50, this is it. Okay, now I need my ISO, because the tape on these is so fucking old that it's a pain in the ass getting this shit taken apart. So we're gonna throw that in there. You know what? We'll go ahead and try real quick, right? Yeah, I hate this shit. I fucking hate this shit. This is terrible. Alright. I'm gonna get the ISO. I'll be right back. Hey kids? Yeah? Hey, can one of you hand me something off my desk? So right in front of that Dr. Pepper bottle is isopropyl alcohol. Yeah. Hand me that. Thank you. we're gonna let that do an ISO soak for a minute. And while it's doing an ISO soak, you know, I'm gonna take it out of the ISO. So let's sit over there. You know, this lid would probably be good for ISO soaking. But anyways, now we're back into the jaws of life. Trim our solder wick. And we're going to go for number 2 here. Now, I've had this soldering iron for fucking ever. I believe I bought this one at Fry's Electronics back in the day. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Nice and loose. I don't even think I'm going to have to heat this and wiggle it. I think this will just come out without much trouble here. Throw that in the pile of shit ones. Oh man, that is grody. Yeah, someday it's going to be the apocalypse and I'm going to be sitting down in some bunker somewhere recapping electronics. Is that supposed to be a bipolar? No. Dude, I think that's supposed to be a bipolar. I'm gonna go ask some people real quick. You know what? The one I pulled out, I know was not bipolar. So maybe... Pretty sure I took pictures of everything before I started going at it. So let's see. Yeah, that looks like it. No, this is the one I just took. That's the one I just took. Guess I didn't capture it. Shit. Well, that's troubling. Wonder if I got it on the stream. There it is. Who's this guy? And am I reading this wrong? I better not be reading this wrong. That would really suck. That's it. This was a bipolar. So what was this then? 51. So the sheet is wrong. All right. The sheet is wrong because I just pulled out, right? So here's, I don't know if you can actually see that, but on the board it's a plus minus on either side, right? So that means it's a bipolar capacitor. Kind of like my personality. Hey! Okay. So we're going to mark this one. Shit. What did I forget to do here? .651 U2250. Okay, 651 is done. 6.5. What was that one then? 659 is BP. We got that one. So there's one more bipolar on here, which is this guy. I don't see any more bipolars on here. Just double checking here. No. No bipolars. Now, do they throw an extra bipolar in here by chance, or is that it? Am I shit out of luck after this? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that might be a bipolar there. No, that's regular. So the only one. Oh wait. Do we have something else? No. Okay, so the only other one we're not gonna fuck with here is gonna be this guy back here, which I'm okay with, because I mean, look at this fucking thing, right? It's like jumpered, and then it's jumpered again, and then there's a resistor here, and then it goes to the board, and on both sides it's going over like two traces. It's fucking nuts. But whatever, we're done with. Yeah, we're done with two. Now, is it 3 that we're doing next? This 3? I cannot tell. So everything should be 500s on here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is 3. Actually, there are serial numbers on the back here. 2 80633B, 8063363D. Yeah, these numbers fucking are meaningless. Yeah, I already had to do one of those jumpers. That was fucking weird. I don't want to have to do another one. So, okay, this is going to be it. This one, man, this one's got some fucking work on it, right? Like, look at here. So, it's got all kinds of shit jumping on the back of it. Like, these are, I believe these are called ceramic capacitors, and then it's got a couple of resistors here, and man, this one is just wonky. But okay. Let's start with whatever we find on the board, which is going to be number 526. Is that everyone? 526, 100 UF, 25 volts. And there's some shit I gotta do on the neck board too, which ought to be fun later on down the road. This one is 100 UF 25 volts. There we go. Double check this. Yep, pretty sure that's it. That's my guy. That's my guy, 526. Checking on here again, 526. Ooh, man, listen to that 808. This would work a whole lot better if I put the cap back on the pen. And then I use my helping hands. There. Right, that looks pretty clean. I would say this was probably even the wrong size capacitor in here. Alright, it's not quite coming as free as I would like it to. It's wiggling good. Oh, there it goes. So this was a 110 volt. So that's there. Yeah, that should be fine. This is 125, right? So this should be fine in there. In fact, it'll make it stronger. Remember, kids, stripe side. Oh, what's my wife got to say? Oh, dog, funny, cute pets. Let's see this. Come here. Show me. What's that dog doing? It's just behind the lady's butt. I don't get it. Alright. So did we mark 526 off? Yes, sir. Alright, next up. Got 3 right here we could do. That's 540? Is that right? Well, I know 515 is one of them. It's probably 509, 509. 15, 13, 15, and 17. 13, 15, 17. So they're all going to be the 2.2 UF at 50 volts. Right? Let's pull 3 of those guys out then. That looks like a 22. That is 3.3. That ain't gonna do it. That's a 22. This looks like a 2.2. 2.2, and then I just need one more 2.2. 22. This better be a 2.2. I do not want to have to fucking dig through. Okay, good. Whew, man. I was like, fuck. I hope I didn't accidentally put a 2.2 where 22 goes. That would have sucked ass. Alright, so this one should go quickly because these are nice in a row. Shit, I just knocked those fuckers off the table here. Alright, I'll grab them in a second. Let me finish fucking... God, motherfucker. Cocksucker. You go make your fucking smoothie, son. Alright, I see one. Missing two. I see three. Okay, good. All right. Back at it. You know what I should do is I should pause chat or just pause video, right? Or is video, you know, I bet you anything video and well, that shit's all tied in together, so let's do that. Okay. Alright. Now, as long as I'm not going to do any more stupid shit like fucking dropping capacitors on the floor. Ooh. That one was leaking. Luckily it didn't leak to the trace side, but yeah, that one was definitely leaking. Clean that up a bit. All right. Clean. You know what? I'm gonna share this on Facebook, I think. So I got this here. I don't want to ask Meta anything. I just want fucking My group. Canopy. Okay. Holder. All right. Alright, that's enough sharing and dicking around on the phone there. We're going to just dip a little bit of flux here. Things going nice. Alright. One of these looks a little funky, but I don't think it'll be that bad. That guy looks a little funky, but he looks okay. These all look like strong welds here, so we're going to go ahead and put these. Alright. These three are good. They feel strong. Okay, next on the list. Oh my. These are fucking messy. So, these next leads are underneath these ceramic caps. So I'm having to bend the ceramic caps up. I hope the legs last on the ceramic caps, right? .509, 505, 504. So 504, 505, and 509. Oh, I didn't mark the other ones off, did I? That was... God, that's real ugly. 13, 15, and 17. $13, $15, $17. Okay. So now we got what? I forget. We got 4, 5. Really? 4, 5, 6? 4, 5. Oh no. 3, 5, and 9. 3 is 100, 125, and wait, 3, 9, and I don't see 5 on here. I see a 522. Thing is, I don't see 522 on this board anywhere. See 520. .522 looks like it's a resistor. Well, okay. So let's look at this a different way. 16 volt 100 UF, which means if I replace these with 25 volt 100 UF, then it's all good, right? Because it's the UF that matters. It's not anything else. So let's find 25 volt. .25 volt 100. There's one. This one's 25 100, and this one I'm betting is a 25 100 as well. 25 100. Okay, there they are, all three. So I gotta say, it is comforting to know that I'm putting capacitors rated for a higher voltage than what's presently on there, right? Because that means if something else blows somewhere else on the board, you know, these can kind of pick up the slack. Okay, so it's going to be these three guys here. Let's go! So I'm going to approach this way because my soldering iron's to the right. And I think I will just have an easier time getting at things. So it's so funny the other night, a guy called me a nerd. Like it was supposed to be an insult. I told him thank you. Because now I'm a nerd with a broken body, right? Like I got very sporty for a while, and I learned what it was like to be a jock. I was a nerd before that, though. And let me tell you something, when your body shits on you, and you essentially don't have, you know, strength and shit like that to fall back on, I mean, if you have to do labor for a living, you're just hurting yourself. It's hurting yourself more and more. It's like a never-ending cycle of pain. Okay. I'm probably using way too much solder wick, but I like my shit to be clean. I'm definitely doing things a lot different than I did my first episode, where I just fucking let parts fly across the room when I snipped them. A little more careful in that regard now. Hot! Ooh, that's hot. Motherfucker. Alright, what about this one? Yeah, this might be useful still. Come here, solder wick. Okay. All those guys should be clean now. Start peeling them off. Huh, interesting. So it looks like there's a burn on the board. It's either a burn or just some old... It almost looks like some old flux. I'm going to try cleaning that off, since I'm looking at it and it's bugging me. Yeah, it looks like it cleaned right up with some ISO. So it must have been some old flux, because it's all flux colored like this over here. Alright. Start yoinking these guys out. I'm going to put them aside for a second because I want to check them out. Just want to make sure these values are matching up to what I need. And I think that'll be it for this board. I don't really see anything else on here other than the ceramic caps. 116. This one's a 116, and this guy is a 116. So all three of these were all 116s. And in their place is going 125s. Fly away. Yeah, I'm playing all this on Winamp right now, of all things. still 1995. Not that early, more like 1999. Alright. Short legs all lined up. Let's get these in. Apparently there's one more cap right here that I have not touched yet. I will touch you in a moment. Alright, so we're gonna switch hands here. We're gonna approach this from this side this time because it's just goofy. Good. 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 One's sloppy, but I think it'll be okay. That one's nice. Okay. So there was a 522, 10 UF 50 volt. That's going to be right here. Right next to this mess of resistors in a diode. Alright, these are all acceptable. Now, if I worked an electronics assembly line, would these be acceptable? Well, probably not. Oh yeah, that is an old one there. Okay. So let's mark those guys as done. That was what? Three, 5, and 9. Three, 9. I don't see a 5 on here. I'm not gonna worry about it. I fucking did it. And that's all that counts. If I need other ones, I'll just fucking order what I need. I'm not rushing this. Okay, so we're looking for a 10 UF 50 right here. Got a ton of these. Get him, B! Don't take that shit, my little dog. So 522 is another one that's in kind of a sensitive spot. Approach it this way. What's going on, son?
I was wondering if you could sign me up for the Friday night track racing tomorrow.
Isn't it like $40?
If you use the code Junior, all lowercase, it's free.
Okay.
If you want, I can sign myself up.
Yeah.
It's 35 for Junior.
Okay, let me finish what I'm doing here, and then, because this is the last one I gotta do on this board, and then I'll go sign you up. Okay. Oh shit. I just cleaned off a bunch of fucking... I didn't realize I had so much solder on this fucking thing. Alright. So babe, that lady had a dog in her butt. Did you wish you had a little dog in your butt?
I had to turn on the AC in our room.
Why?
It's hot there.
Is it now?
It is. No, dog, you already ate.
But they're starving.
Yeah, tomorrow's racing is the one where it's like, the categories are open, 1, 2, 3. But then I realized it probably just means like A group, B groups.
Well, I already upgraded your license to be to a 4, so
Well, there's a race at track that's 6,
yeah, I'm going swimming tomorrow, dude. It's fucking hot as balls out, so
well, the race I don't think so. It's like 5:30 or 6. So. Let's go swimming in the morning tomorrow.
yeah, this one is super tricky to get out of there. Oof. What was that noise? Okay, that was nothing. Nothing but good stuff. Okay. Not a bipolar. Man, that really makes a difference when you just let it soak like that. Now there's that weird, goofy resistor setup I was talking about earlier. And that's just really fucking weird. So I'm gonna have to double check that by the time I'm done. 10, 100 UF, is that right? Or wait, no. 10 UF at 50 volts. Yeah, that's right. We don't have any solder on here. We're going to do a little dab of some flux, and then we're going to go at it. Nothing. God damn it. Yeah, I need a finer tip than this. It's part of the problem, but... I think I may get it that time. I think I got it. Alright, we're going to switch hands here. Okay. And we are going to carefully inspect everything. I'm going to reflow this solder. Okay. Okay, nothing's touching. Everything looks great. Okay. Okay, 522 is done. That's it for the daughter boards. Oof. I can't tell exactly what's going on with this thing, so I'm going to dab just a little more solder on there. I'll flux it out. There we go. That looks good. As blind as I am, that looks good from here. Yeah, that looks way better. Alright, let's get that cleaned up a little. Okay. So that does it for this board. Now for the neck board. I'm sure the main board is going to have all sorts of fun shit to do. Okay, neck board 352. So what's weird with the neck board is, okay, I was cleaning it off with water and ISO, and there's a lot of stuff that just kind of got kind of hazy on there. I don't know why. I think it might be flux, dirt. So probably when I'm all done, I'm going to be simple greening this whole thing and letting it dry a few more days. Yeah, I think I'm just cleaning this off so I can fucking read it. Okay. So whoever repaired this neck board years ago did a really fucking shit job on it. I mean, it's fucking gross. I'm really surprised this thing even runs at all. Alright, neck board 851 33 UF 250. $47, $10. This is a. What does it look like on the other side? Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one. So here's a 33 UF 250. Oh, good. I get to do one of these guys. That's 851. 33 UF 250. I get to do one of these big guys finally. You know, that cap looked like it was actually in good shape, but it'll still be good to replace it. I'm just gonna get this one done, this one cap done on the neck board. Or maybe I'll just finish the neck board out. Fuck it. There's a little dog in there, being a little dog. Yeah, I don't know if this was a factory cap or what, but they fucking left a lot of leg on it. Too much leg. All right. I gotta yell at that boy real quick. Oh shit, somebody's watching. I wonder who it is. That was a nice fatty cap I just replaced. It was a 33 UF 250. Big fatty. Ooh, man, that thing is gross looking. It's 523. It's gonna be a 470/25. That's an odd size. One of these guys. 470/25. The old one doesn't look anything close to that. Hot, 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 hot. So this old one was... I don't even think this old one was a 470. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Bending pins my finger. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. So this is a 16 volt, where this is a 25 volt. And then what was the operating temperature on this one? $85C. This is trash. This new one is probably 105, right? Yeah, this is 105. So as hot as it gets in that monitor, that would have failed any day. Any fucking day, right? All right. Short leg on there. Inspect. Okay, that back one can use a little more because it's not covering the entire. Not covering the entire pad. That should do it. Nice on there. Okay. 523 done. These last two are 10 UF50s. So I'm pretty sure these are 10 UF50s, this big strip here. Alright, we're gonna let those guys soak, and then we're gonna find where on the board these other guys are. So it's a 352 and an 862. So there's one there. 862, 856. Yeah. I just want to make sure that there's no other ones that I need to be looking at here. 862, 856. Well, so far, the other ones that I've removed have matched. Oh, here's something sketchy. Well, it's not that sketchy. I mean, those are on the same plane, so if those are touching, that's okay. It's just somebody didn't do a clean job is all. I mean, God, these... I wish I had one of those magnifying type cameras, because if I could show you exactly what I am looking at here, I think some of you would be aghast. Aghast! I better call my son and tell him he better fucking Zwift. sent him a message. He's not going to be happy about it, but I don't give a shit. Fucking parent here. Alright, I hope that cleaned enough off where I can get this one out because yeah, it looks pretty clean. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to take some more of that solder off that big globular there. This one may need some heat. So let's heat it up. Alright, that felt like I got a little more out of that. Okay, it feels like I got them separated. So now I just need to not lose my place. Alright, that should fucking be clean now. Yep, it's out. Okay. Now to find out what this guy is. It's 85C, 10 UF, 16 volts. So I can do, yeah, 10 UF 50, which is the upgrade. Okay. Okay, that's cleaned off. I'm going to bend this over just a little bit, just so I'm out of the way of the neck board, or out of the way of the neck when it goes back in, right? That felt good. Those felt like they had nice spread and they were nice and hot. Oh, that one's sexy. You know, I almost feel like sucking solder off of here to fix this other sloppiness, but whoever worked on this before just... I mean, God, there's just so much fucking solder on here. Like, I would almost be better taking the neckboard socket out and then resoldering it back in. Because some of these are just so fucking bad. Okay, well, anyways, that was 862, or we're just going to say that's 862 because there wasn't 862 on this board, but this is the last one here. 853. Okay, so that was 352 I just did, right? I don't know. The numbers don't match up, but this is good. This is good. This is all I got left here. This one's nice and easy. No fucking weirdness. None of that. This one's just going to come right off for me. Oh shit, I grabbed too much solder. Grabbed some off another post. Whoops. It's alright, I'll take care of it. Solder wick is fun and dangerous. Only dangerous in the sense so that it will take the bloop off anything. Hey, Pickle Dog. What Pickle Dog doing? Sweet old girl. Sweet old lady. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, 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 hot. Yeah, there's not quite enough there where I can warrant tearing off a new piece of braid, but hot, hot. There we go. And that one I'm going to fix in a second. let's read the values off this because these numbers are all fucked up. 1610 UF. Okay, so yeah, 50 UF will do, or 50 volt will do just fine in there. You want to know some truth, man? This is like my first monitor I've ever recapped. So I don't even know if this shit's gonna work, dude. Scoob, I don't know if this is gonna work, Scoob. But you know, it's going smoothly so far, and this thing worked before. So all I'm doing is recap, right? So, you know, I ordered this kit off of. I don't know where I ordered this kit from. Oh, arcadepartsandrepair.com. So I can give you some tutorials, right? Like I can tell you some information. Like, okay, so let me see if I can. I don't think this will really show up, but. Okay, like this capacitor here, right? Like, I don't know if you can see that, but it says 100 UF and then 250 volts, right? So the UF, that's like the capacitance, right? That's always got to match. You know, you never want to go over that. But voltage, you can always go higher. So on a lot of these, I'm actually... they're getting an upgrade compared to what they were before, which is pretty cool. Hey, son, you do your Zwift tonight?
Not yet.
Well, go Zwift. Tell me, sign you up, you ain't done no Zwifting.
I just go off of that.
Okay, good for you. Now go Zwift. But, yeah, that's... And then as far as soldering, you ever do any soldering before? Well, it does take practice, man. But, you know, if you're in the Bay Area, like, I don't know, maybe... Yeah, if you're in the Bay Area, maybe we can go have, you know, pizza or something sometime, and I can fucking, you know, bring my what is it called? My jackery. Do some soldering somewhere else. But there's some important things you got to do, right? So let me go through what those are. So you want to keep your tip clean, right? And the way you do that is... Oh, you're in Cornfield Land? That's cool, man. It's all right. So this is flux that I got from Home Depot. This is like flux they use on pipes and shit. This ain't even good flux, but it works, right? So I'm gonna dip my fucking shit in there, right? It's kind of waxy. Gonna smoke a little. And then over here I got this kind of damp sponge. I'm gonna wipe on it, wipe on it, wipe on it. And now my tip has a shiny mirror finish. So you want to keep that shit clean when you're doing soldering. When you're taking capacitors off, this is my first time really using this solder wick stuff. And man, it makes it so fucking easy, dude. So fucking easy. But yeah, you just want to hold on the other side of the pin there, flow the solder on, and then make sure you cover the entire through hole or the pad, the solder pad, and then if I can go to the next one, dude. And then I kind of fucked this thing up over here, so I'm going to give this a little more solder. Just there, reflow that a bit. Okay. Dude, I've had, so there's only one good solder sucking tool from what I've seen, and it's like fucking $500. So I mean, I can't afford that shit, dude. I don't know many other people that can afford that shit. I mean, the big YouTubers can, right? Like, you see those big YouTubers? They're like, oh yeah, watch me fucking suck solder with my fucking $500 gun. Yeah, dude, that's easy. But this shit, dude, fuck, man. This is Super Wick by MG Chemicals. This was like $20. And dude, it fucking does a phenomenal job. Like, look at this one, dude. Let me see if you can see the silvering on this. But that's all solder it sucked up. Like, this is like a copper braid, and it's got some flux in it. And fucking when you heat it up, the flux spreads out and just fucking sucks all that solder right into the copper braid. So, yeah, I can't say enough good things about that. Alright, let's go ahead and mark this one. Done. That's the neck board. Alright. So this fucking arcade monitor here had 3 subboards, right? 1, 2, 3, and the neck board. And I am fucking done with the subboards. I think I do have one more thing I could do for one of these subboards, which is to get this. Yeah, dude, the fucking wick is phenomenal, man. Oh, I can see already that this is gonna be fun. Oh, something else you're gonna want too is sometimes these are called helping hands, right? And these are just like, you know, a magnifying glass and a couple of fucking little fucking alligator clips, right? And, you know, they do just what they're called. They're helping hands, basically. So they'll let you, you know, hold shit in place while you fucking... Exactly, bro. Roach clips. Yeah, fucking... I used to smoke the shit out of weed, but then I quit. Oh, okay. Let's get these lined up. This one lined up. There we go. Yeah, I used to smoke it and grow it and all that shit and fucking stopped. Because I actually got a job I care about. I'm using a Weller. It doesn't have temps. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, I used to have a really nice one, right? I used to have one that was a part of my battery tab welder, but unfortunately I had a fire in my garage. Now it just got, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on it, so I just keep it on 3 right in the middle. And I pray it stays, right? Okay, there's one. There's 2. All right. Yeah, Weller's the cheap shit too. Weller's like Home Depot shit, right? Like you'll find fucking Weller for fucking doing pipes at Home Depot, dude. But you know, it's really just about fucking knowing where temps have got to be, right? Like, okay, do you cook? let me ask you something. Do you cook food? Like, do you use a frying pan? Do you sear steaks, eggs, that kind of shit? Yeah. Okay. So you know what I mean, right? Like you get your skillet, plop it on the stove. You're not gonna crank that shit to 10, right? Because then you're gonna burn shit. You're not gonna fucking crank it on simmer, because then shit ain't gonna cook. You're gonna put it right in the middle, dude. You know, first couple of times you cook, and then you're gonna kind of adjust, right? Oh, it was too hot. I'm gonna make it go a little lower. Oh, it wasn't hot enough. Go a little higher. So I mean, soldering's a lot like that, right? Like if you're on a weller like this thing where it just says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, you know, you're just gonna fucking gotta get a feel for it, man. Oh shit. I really need to use these differently because this ain't jiving right now. And they're cheap, dude. This is like fucking $10 at Harbor Freight. I mean, yeah, they're fucking dirt cheap, bro. You can find them on Amazon that cheap too. Oof. See, like right now, fucking these pegs aren't staying down. Oh, now they're staying down. Oh no, they're still not staying down. So right now these pegs aren't staying down. So I'm gonna use this helping hand here to just fucking clamp it for a second, hopefully. There we go. I don't know if you do actual welding, but fucking, like, I do MIG, right? And that's another thing, right? It's always easier, like, when you're welding, it's always easier to fucking weld downhill than it is to fucking weld above your head. And soldering is the same fucking way, dude. You just gotta make sure, make it easy on yourself. Okay, that one's done. One more leg to go. Yeah, but you see how I got that clamped in there to hold that down for me? So I'm going to do that with this last one here. I might not even have to do that with this last one. I might need to just hold it. Oh, this Chinesium's falling apart on me. Haha. I don't care though, it's just the helping hands. Here, we're gonna hold it by this resistor leg. Eesh. So fucking you're out in Cornland, you out in Iowa or? Ohio, okay. Yeah, see how cheap Chinesium this is? It's just fucking came out. You know, I got a friend out in Westlake, Ohio, and he really knows his shit. Like, if you ever wanted to go meet somebody in person that... Okay, so you know the place. Yeah, if you ever wanted to get in-person lessons from somebody that really fucking knows his shit, like this dude's been into electronics his whole life. Basically, his family invented supermarket barcode scanners. So he always grew up with fucking lasers and shit around his house. He was always hard into electronics. Okay, that last leg's on there too. Yeah, I'll talk to him, dude. I'll see if he fucking... I know he's been really sick lately. He's a little bit older than me. So, you know, I've got to see how he's feeling, but... Yeah, his name is Rob, too. He's a fucking... He is one cool motherfucker. Alright, all these look beautiful. These are all new and shiny. This one's a little fucked, but hey, I don't care. Alright. Nah, not really, man. And I mean, shit's fucking different these days, too, because just about everything has gone hot air and, everything's gone hot air and surface mount, right? I don't, you know, I think Rob can teach you theory and soldering. I don't know if he's new school enough to know about fucking that kind of stuff. But to give you an idea of just how badass this guy is, so we all used to hang out with the Winamp people, right? Nullsoft crew. And this guy's been around all kinds of like 2000 era internet groups and, you know, online shit. Most notably, he worked with the MAME folks, providing them with lasers so they could use a laser projector to do vector games on a wall. I mean, this dude's fucking seriously badass. He fucking helped write some of the software and did some of that hardware and just, yeah. He was one badass mofo. Alright. Yeah, like Vectrex. Except, you know, like, I don't know if they were emulating Vectrex on MAME then. I know eventually they did, but definitely any vector arcade game like, oh, I don't know, the Atari 3-color stuff like Black Widow. You also had Major Havoc. Sega, they had Star Trek. What's in this bag? Can I use one of these bags from garbage? Yeah, I'm gonna use this little... I'm gonna use this box. Stone Age Gamer. Yeah, asteroids, that's a vector. No, it was like a monitor. It was a style of monitor, so, you know, where, so where most video games that are pixels, what they do is they'll draw the screen line by line, right? And there's like 525 lines, so they'll start at line 1 and then do 3 and then, you know, and then they'll do 0, 2 and interlace it sometimes. But you know, raster is line by line. Vector actually, like if you're going to draw a triangle, will move the electron beam here to left, up, and then back to the start. So it actually moves the electron beam in the shape you want to draw it in. Yeah, I'm the same way, dude. It's fucking, you know, there's something good about this hobby that ended up getting me into IT and doing IT for a living. All right, so I think at this point, I'm going to call it a night because I have to start on this big ass mofo right here, dude, and this is fucking daunting, right? So, to give you an idea of what I've done so far, I'm barely halfway done, dude. So, if you look at this sheet here, I did the neck PCB, the daughter board 1, daughter board 2, daughter board 3, right? Now I got the main chassis to do, and on the main chassis, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, 16, 24, 32, 34. I got to do on this shit here, dude. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to call it a night. I need a shower. I need a Pepsi. But she wouldn't give it to me. But let's slide this out. I want to take a look at this since we're at this point. And then these are all my old capacitors here. Yeah, Suicidal Tendency was a great band of my time. Here, I'm going to turn off the fucking Weller because I don't need that no more. But here's something interesting, right? Like some of these capacitors were red in color. So these must be really fucking old. But yeah, it had all different brands of capacitors. They were fucking... They were, some of them were 85 degrees Celsius, and you really want to use ones that could stand up to 105 degrees Celsius, right? Like you don't want something that's going to fail because it gets too warm out. I mean, being honest, 85 degrees Celsius it's still pretty fucking hot. Like I wouldn't expect this thing to get that hot. 85C is about what you bake stuff at. Oh yeah, this was so fucking dirty, dude. My God. I'm gonna simple green and wash this board tomorrow, I think, before I do anything, because I was washing it. And there was there's just crust all over the place. I don't know where that crust even came from. I need to get a paintbrush and then some simple green and then just fucking wash her up. You ever seen those? Oh, I guess he bailed already. That's alright. Yeah, I am. Oh, okay, you're still with me. Yeah. Yeah, you're like 3 hours over in Ohio, man. It's midnight over there. Some of that shit off there. God damn, there's gonna be a lot of shit that I gotta fucking take out. And some of it's not gonna be easy to reach either. Like, I got a bunch of shit down here. There's like this heat sink around it, right? God, I want to be careful with this too, because this board is warped. But there's a bunch of caps down in here, and there's this big heat sink, and I don't think I'm going to be able to really get that heat sink out too easy. I would be curious to see. I would be curious. So this board is called a chassis, right? I would be curious to see how small they could get a CRT chassis with modern electronics. Because you figure the last CRT chassis were made, I want to say 2006. $7-11. Yeah, you could think of it like a motherboard that, you know, makes the tube part do its thing. But, alright, Joseph, I'm gonna take off, dude. I'll be back on maybe tomorrow night. We'll see. I gotta take my son to his bike race, so I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Oh, like and subscribe and all that, man. Ugh. Notifications.